Hey guys, so this is going to be a short little video on how to position on Blade's Edge Arena as an Affliction Warlock. Someone in my chat was asking how to really, like where to stand and where to go, especially against double melee. They were kind of just getting run down and found it really awkward on that map. So I drew it up on like something like MS Paint on stream and just spoke about it a little bit. And I thought it was a really informative video, so I thought I'd put it up on YouTube as well. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Fuck it, you don't need color, okay? Alright guys, this is Blade's Edge Arena, okay? Blade's Edge Arena. Okay, so this is Blade's Edge Arena, okay? So you got the starting room here, where X and Y, okay? Can I zoom out a little bit? Maybe this is a little bit too big. Okay, so what you want to do is move forwards as the Warlock up here. Place your gate here, or like anywhere in this space. So you move up, and first thing you do is you make a gate from the corner here to max range away. Max range. Okay. Here you go. This is in an ideal situation what you do, alright? And then you set your port down around the corner behind the pillar. Really important behind the pillar. Why? Because how you're going to position in this game is you're going to stand like here or something. Melee cleave is going to charge or like hit you, and you're going to port and you're going to be out of LOS. If you put your port up here and you port, the warrior could like charge you or something. So you always put your port just like a little bit behind the corner. And this is like ideally what I would want to do. Maybe later on I can move the gate from G2 here to G2. And this is G1. I've got notations now. Okay, so maybe later on you can make a max range gate like this as well. This G1 is a little bit ambitious against some teams because by the time you run up here and start casting it, they might just be running in like this, you know, and running in to fuck you up. Okay, so against like a warrior or something I know that can actually stop me, I will make my gate right here. From P to G3, just on the corner or like edge of the second ramp in the middle. And this one is pretty hard to stop if you like stand right behind the middle pillar thing. Usually you can get it. I would say like most situations you'll just get it, and then you can after that you can just put a port down, okay? So then after that point here, what you want to do is you've got your gate down, you've got your port down. Now where you want to position, and I'm gonna remove all this stuff because it's really cluttered. So you have your port here, okay, and your gate goes from like that, right? After this, you want to go out this way. X right here is the furthest distance you can go from your portal, okay, without being out of range. So your port range is 40 yards, right? And if you draw a huge ass circle, it looks something like this. Obviously, this is the end of the arena, so I'm not gonna show that. Oh, I mean the circle's a bit bigger, like this, okay? So you want to stay in 40 yards range of your port. It's really important. And you want to stay here because, well, okay, so your max range from your port here, right? Now, if they go you, what you can do is you can go this way and jump off. Okay, enemy healer is gonna be here or here. Now, against double melee, if you do this, you're in your port range, you're inside the circle, right? So you can port back over here. Your healer will be chilling. Your healer will be chilling hard right here. And by standing here and bringing him down here, your DPS can come to the end of the bridge right here. So your ally DPS is a D, and whack them down here, right? Warlock. Being trained. Now the enemy healer has a hard choice to make because they have to go forwards, opening themselves up into range and LOS of your teammate, where he can do something. Or he has to go right here. H2. He'll move to H2, something like this, to heal the mates, okay? Now why this is good is because, first of all, you get free damage on the melee DPS chasing you down here, and you're effectively CCing the healer by forcing him to move off position and not be able to cast on his teammates, and open him up to CC from your teammate, and that's how you create pressure, just by standing here. Now, you can move around a little bit, and your healer will reposition here as well, like next to your DPS. You can move around a little bit, and as soon as like they pop something, like if you're facing, I don't know, like a Windwalker Monk and he presses Zuen, the Tiger, then you can pull it. Right here. They're stuck down there. They have to go up the ramp or up the ramp like this, and then you can go down like this. And go towards your gate. By the time they made it back up here, like, your port is going to be like 15 seconds left on cooldown or something like that, assuming your DPS isn't trolling and is helping you out a little bit. Does that make sense? The drawing is real? Yeah. Does this help? I know it's a little bit confusing, but the gist of it is you want to jump off to your side. I mean, you could jump off this side too, but it's a little bit shit because then there's not as much distance, right, between your portal and yourself. So you generally want to jump off the other side. And by bringing the double melee in, you're effectively CCing the DPS and creating pressure just by standing here, okay? And dragging the healer in, and that's how you start to get some pressure. Because as you port, you run down here, you do a loop, you do a nice little circle. And if they pop and get back to you, I mean, you have the option to gate, and then keep running. Like, let's say that the enemy DPS, like, come up this ramp here like this, and chase your ass, okay? Then you just take the gate. And then you keep running, you run the opposite way. And by the time you've made it back, down here, back to the sad face, your port is gonna be back up. Even if you're playing with a melee, I mean, they can jump off and whack the melee with you. It's chilling. The main point is you're dragging the healer into an open spot where he can get CC'd or hit as well, and not just free healing. Plus, you effectively CC him for a bit when the melee jump off and follow you. And you live too. So it's win-win scenario. What if the enemy healer or DPS push your healer? Where should he go? I hate when my teammates are stacked in this section here. I hate this so much because it just becomes a huge clusterfuck. I can't stay here and cast. I can't stay here because I get LOS, and I don't want to stand on top of them because I get cleaved and like CC'd as well. So I would suggest if you're getting hit, like run downstairs and like move or something. But yeah, hopefully that was helpful. Do you have any more questions? TM Reverence. What's up, Axel? Nice drawing. Thank you. And another thing to mention as well is that if they choose to not follow you and they choose to go your DPS, then you're chilling. You come back up the ramp. You're still very close to port range, so you can just walk into port range. Right? And then you walk here, and suddenly you're on top of the healer. You can Halaterra him, you can DPS, you can cast, you've got distance from the melee. If they go back to you, you just beeline back down there. Against casters, set your port like here, or like behind the pillar still, and you can just push in and take their pillar and play on top of them, because you have Halaterra. Like, pushing in is like semi-nice into casters. Or you can just sit back and PvE. This map is really awkward though.